O'clock, so it's time to get started. Welcome everyone to the first live recital for my studio. Now you may be wondering, well, you've been teaching for a long time, so why are you only now getting around to a first live recital? Well, when I started my studio 3 years ago, I think I had 6 students, and it seemed like maybe we can't quite put, and most of them were vocal, and you know, it just didn't work out. Then last year we had this thing called COVID hit, and we put together kind of a cool YouTube video type recital, and that went pretty good. So this is our first chance to do this all together in the same room. For those of you who don't know me, which is only a handful, my name is Sue Archibald, and the students you'll see today are all in my studio. So we are going to get started right away with Audrey Olar. Will you come down, please, Audrey, and bring your books? Audrey and I are going to start off with a little duet that she and I are going to play together. Audrey is 6 years old, and come on down, honey, as soon as you're ready, get your stuff. There you go. And in kindergarten at Okoboji Elementary, and she started just this past fall in September taking lessons with me. Come on down. On? Oh, there we go. Okay. That was called Irish Festival. And now, Audrey is going to play 2 songs for you. One is called Favorite Words, and the other one is called Call of the Horn. And you know what? They're not in our technique book, so we're going to go find the right book. Okay? Can you go back to Mom and find the right book? We have a technical difficulty. We have a technique book, which is not very receptive. My sister helped me out with this. In case it's not clear, the order of the program is basically from in the order of experience and or age. So Audrey was our youngest and newest piano player, so thank you for giving her a good round of applause for her performance. Next, we get to listen to a singer, Ryan Conaway. Would you come on down? Ryan just started taking some voice lessons with me in January, wasn't it? Just after her 10th birthday. She's 10 years old, in 4th grade at HMS Elementary School. And she is going to be singing 2 songs for you. One called American Lullaby, and I think that is dedicated to your new little sister, yeah. And then also one from the musical Annie called Tomorrow, which I'm sure most of you are familiar with.
And say, oh, the sun will come out tomorrow, so you gotta hang on till tomorrow. Come what may, tomorrow, tomorrow, I love ya, tomorrow, you're always a day away. The sun will come out tomorrow, but your bottom dollar that tomorrow there'll be sun. Just thinking about tomorrow clears away the cobwebs and the sorrow till there's none. When I'm stuck at the day that's gray and lonely, I just stick up my chin and grin and say,
come back up. Yeah, you know what happened? Your first one, your mic wasn't going. Would you mind Can you do your first one again so everybody can hear it this time? Would that be okay? All right. Thank you.
Hush-a-bye, you sweet little baby, and don't you cry anymore. Daddy is down at his stockbroker's I say, keeping the wool from the door. Nurse will raise the window shade high, so you can see the cars whizzing by. Home in a hurry, each daddy must fly to a baby like you. Hush-a-bye, you sweet little baby, and close those pretty blue eyes. Mother has gone to her weekly bridge party to get her wee baby the prize. Nurse will turn the radio on so you can hear a sleepy time song sung by a lady whose poor heart must long for a baby like you.
On the ball, this is Miss Petra Grice. She is also 6 years old and in kindergarten at Spirit Lake Elementary School. And she is going to perform two pieces, The Bubble and Miniature Sonatina. we're going to have Henrik Grice, who's 7 years old and in first grade at Spirit Lake Elementary, join his little sister, and they're going to do a duet together. Gotta find it for you here. Called Drum Circle. All right. Henrik will now play The Old Mill and Ancient Nations. Okay, now we're going to welcome another singer. This young man has the distinguished recognition today of having known me for most of his life. He's one I've taught the longest, for 9 years. I'll fix it just a minute. you were a lot shorter than that when I first met him. I taught Dawson at HMS from kindergarten through 5th grade. And then after I left HMS, he started coming having voice lessons with me. 6th grade, 7th grade, and now he's finishing up 8th grade, still singing with me. So he will be singing Overcome and What a Wonderful World. Yes, I need to adjust your mic. Okay, thank you, Dawson. Now we have Miss Jovi. Jovi Erickson is 7 years old and in first grade at Okoboji Elementary School. I've been meaning to tell you when everybody starts, but it's in your program. They have little mini bios, which they and their parents, for the most part, wrote themselves, and I just put in there for you. So you can look on your last page there if you would like to see more about each of these young musicians. And Jovi is going to be playing a song called Soaring and another one called A Cowboy Song. Are we there yet? There we go. Joining Jovi is Ainsley Thompson. She's 7.5 years old and in second grade at Okoboji Elementary. And I think they might have my favorite duet. I don't know. Maybe. It's called Switcheroo Boogie, and you're going to see why. For those of you who don't know, boogie woogie is a style of music. But the switcheroo part is what makes this kind of a neat song. Right, guys? Okay. Let me put you All right, Ainsley's ready for her solos. She's going to first play a song called Freight Train. Now you listen for it, see if the train's arriving, picking up speed slowly as it goes along, and then slowing back down when it gets to the next station. See if you can hear that in Ainsley's song. I'll grab that on your way. And then she's going to be playing a favorite of Beethoven's, Ode to Joy. My next performer probably would prefer I don't mention her age. Amy and I have been colleagues and friends for 16 years now. We worked together for 13 years at HMS, and she contacted me after I had left HMS and asked about voice lessons, and here we are, about 2 years later. And I won't hype them up too much. I'm really proud of how Amy's doing. So enjoy her two songs, which are Truth Be Told by Matthew West, and one of my favorites of Chris Tomlin's Amazing Grace, My Chains Are Gone.
The cuteness factors kind of wore off, so just, bear with me. This is it. All right, we're going back. That's yeah. Line number one, you're supposed to have it all together. And when they ask how you doing, just smile and tell them never better. Line number two, everybody's life is perfect except yours. So keep your messes and your wounds and your secrets safe with you behind closed doors. Truth be told, the truth is rarely told. Say I'm fine, yeah I'm fine, oh I'm fine, hey I'm fine, but I'm not. I'm broken, and when it's out of control I say it's under control, but it's not, and you know it. I don't know why it's so hard to admit it, when being honest is the only way to fix it. There's no failure, no fall, there's no sin you don't already know. So let the truth be told. There's a sign on the door, says come as you are, but I doubt it. 'Cause if we lived like that was true, every Sunday morning pew would be crowded. But didn't you say church should look more like a hospital? A safe place for the sick, the sinner and the scarred and the prodigal like me. Well, truth be told, the truth is rarely told. Am I the only one who says I'm fine? Yeah, I'm fine. Hey, I'm fine. Oh, I'm fine, but I'm not. I'm broken, and when it's out of control, I say it's under control, but it's not. And you know it. I don't know why it's so hard to admit it, when being honest is the only way to fix it. There's no failure, no fall, there's no sin you don't already know. So let the truth be told. Can I really stand here unafraid, knowing that your love for me won't change? Oh God, if that's really true, then let the truth be told. I say I'm fine, yeah I'm fine, oh I'm fine, hey I'm fine, but I'm not. I'm broken, and when it's out of control, I say it's under control, but it's not. And you know it. I don't know why it's so hard to admit it, when being honest is the only way to fix it. There's no failure, no fall, there's no sin you don't already know. Yeah, I know. There's no failure, no fall, there's no sin you don't already know. So let the truth be told.
Getting my mic set.
grace my fears relieved. How precious did that grace appear the hour I first believed. My chains are gone, I've been set free. My God, my Savior has ransomed me, and like a flood, His mercy reigns. Unending love, amazing grace. The Lord has promised good to me. His word my hope secures. He will my shield and portion be, as long as life endures. My chains are gone, I've been set free. My God, my Savior has ransomed me, and like a flood, His mercy reigns. Unending love, amazing grace. My chains are gone, I've been set free. My God, my Savior has ransomed me, and like a flood, His mercy reigns. Unending love, amazing grace. Earth shall soon dissolve like snow, the sun forbear to shine, but God who called me here below will be forever mine, will be forever mine. You are forever mine.
I should have thought to make awards, I would give Amy the one for bravest student. Thank you for doing that, Amy. Okay. Well, we're back to cuteness. Yay! This is Josephine Olar, and she's in 3rd grade and 8 years old. Is that right? Yes. At Okoboji Elementary School. And she's going to start off with a couple of solo songs. She's going to be playing Sonatina and Get Away, which will probably be a little bit familiar sounding to you, the Get Away one. Now, we have Ilse Grice joining Josephine to play their duet, which is slipping my mind, Red Robin Rag. And I can tell you, every time I asked them to get out their duet, probably the whole time, I could never remember the name of that piece, could I? You guys always had to tell me. Ilse is also in 3rd grade and is 9 years old. Is that right? At Spirit Lake Elementary. And she'll play a couple of solos for us in just a few minutes. So let me get out of the way so they can play the duet. Gotta wait for the delay. There it is. Okay. Ilse has the honor of being my most long-term piano student so far. Ilse's been with me for 3 years. She had a little bit of experience before that with a wonderful program called Music for Young Mozarts. And then she came to me to play piano. And she is going to be playing Divertimento in D. I promised I wouldn't make her say that, but I should, shouldn't I? Divertimento in D, and her favorite, Malaguena. Okay, now it's time for the teenagers. All right. First we have Levi Winkowitz, who's going to sing Jesus Walked This Lonesome Valley and My Tribute.
Jesus walked this lonesome valley. He had to walk it by himself. Oh, nobody else could walk it for him. He had to walk it by himself. We must walk this lonesome valley. We have to walk it by ourselves. Oh, nobody else can walk it for us. We have to walk it by ourselves. We must clasp our hands together. We have to clasp them in the air. Oh, nobody else can clasp them for us. We have to clasp them by ourselves. We must lift our hearts to heaven. We have to lift them in the air. Oh, nobody else can lift them for us. The prayer of brotherhood is there. Jesus walked this lonesome valley. He had to walk it by himself. Oh, nobody else could walk it for him. He had to walk it by himself. How can I say thanks for the things you have done for me, the things so undeserved, yet you give to prove your love for me, the voices of a million angels could not express my gratitude. All that I am and ever hope to be, I give it all to thee. To God be the glory, to God be the glory, to God be the glory for the things he has done. With his blood he has saved me.
performer is John Obenauer. And, let me see, John, are we playing together first? Or? Yeah, we are. We're going to play our duet first called, let me see if I pronounce this right, Pirates of the Aegean? I don't know either how to pronounce that. Okay, hopefully we will know how to play it. John is 14 years old? 15, I'm sorry. That's so insulting when you call them younger than they really are. He's 15, he's finishing up his freshman year at Okoboji High School, and he's been with me for about, altogether 2 years. We took a little break during our virtual lessons and got back together when we could be face-to-face. So, first of all, our duet. All right, now we get a little bit of Mozart from John next, the aria from The Marriage of Figaro, and then he'll be playing a piece called Devlin's Theme. Andy is a senior. I'm going to be losing Andy this year. On to greater and better things, I hope. Yep. 18 years old, and she will be singing Summertime by Gershwin and Memory from Cats. Oh, a perennial favorite. Are you ready?
Check, check. 1, 2, 3. Uno, dos, tres.
Fish are jumping and the cotton is high. Oh, your daddy's rich and your ma is good looking. So hush, little baby, don't you cry. One of these mornings, you're gonna rise up singing. Oh, you spread your wings and you take to the sky. But till that morning, there's nothing can harm you. With daddy and mammy standing by.
You may have guessed by Levi and Andy's last name that they are siblings. And I asked them quite a while ago if they would compare notes. No, if they would sing a special duet at our final recital with both of them here. So they are going to sing the prayer by David Foster.
I pray you'll be our eyes and watch us where we go and help us to be wise in times when we don't know. Let this be our prayer when we lose our way. Lead us to a place, guide us with your grace, to a place where we'll be safe.
La luce che tu dai
I pray we'll find your light
nel cuore resterà
and hold it in our hearts.
e ricordarci
When
che
stars go out each
la
night,
eterna stella sei
oh,
negli anni
let this be
pregherò
our prayer.
quanta fede c'è
When shadows fill our day,
lead us to a place,
guide us with your grace.
give us faith so we'll be safe.
Sogniamo un mondo senza violenza, un mondo di giustizia e speranza, un mondo di ma non solo vicino, simbolo di pace, di fraternità.
Forza che ci
Lead us
dai
that life be kind
nel desiderio che
and help us as we go.
ognuno troviamo
We hope it's so we'll find
buone dentro sé.
another soul to love. Let this be our prayer. Let this be our prayer.
Just like every child,
Just like every child, need to find a place. Guide us with your grace. In this place so we'll be safe. In la fede che hai accettato noi. Intorno ci
I'm going to ask you all to stay put. No, not a chance. No. Weren't they wonderful? Okay. Yes, thank you. No? Oh, there it is. Oh, good. Okay. I would like y'all to stay put just for a minute. Did you have something you wanted to do? Andy has something to do. And then I have some instructions to give you about the food. So if you could just hang on a second.
Okay, so this is my last year with Sue because I am graduating and going far, far away. So I thought that it would be great if we showed some appreciation to Sue here, who is awesome, and give her a little present.
I like this. Oh, that's beautiful. Thank you. They're real. They smell good too. Okay, of course, I'm up here without my cheat notes. I wrote a bunch of notes down so I knew exactly what to say. Well, the first thing I know that was on it was to thank you all so much for coming, being patient with us as we work through some of our tricky difficulties, but overall, don't you think they're all doing really well? Yes, they are. Thank you so much. Thank you for giving us your Mother's Day afternoon and coming in and supporting these kids. My cheat notes are in my phone. Are you looking for my cheat notes for me? My phone is under the chair. It's worth the wait because I will just talk for hours otherwise. If I have my notes, I won't talk that as long. Okay. There they are. Awesome. Okay. Thank everyone. I did that. Thank you all so much for being here. Secondly, we have some ice cream and some goodies and some pop to share with you this afternoon, as promised to my students. And some of you already told me you would be willing to help out with that, and some people may be thinking, oh yeah, I can help out with that. If you are willing to volunteer, I'm going to ask you to go out and help get the ice cream out, get the pop out, and get set up for the rest of us to come out and have a little snack. So if you are a volunteer, if you want to head out there, there should be 3 or 4 people, and anybody else? Okay, we're taking volunteers because we could use a couple more humans back out there. Thank you. Dads would be great because it is Mother's Day, just saying. Okay, thank you. Okay. Now, because of COVID, we still have a few little guidelines to do with food that we must follow. So I'm going to give you some directions. Now, in a minute, when I dismiss you to go eat, before we actually do that, when I'm done talking, we're going to have photo op. I would like all of my students that are still here to come on up in a minute when I'm done talking and line up, and we'll set you up and we'll have a nice little studio photograph. And then anyone who wants to get a picture of their child at the piano or at the mic, whatever, we'll do that in just a minute too, okay? So let me tell you what happens once the photo ops are done. Then we're going to go eat. And we're going to dismiss from the back, and here's the COVID rules. 1. First of all the tables are sanitized in the memorial room. If you wish, you may go sit in there, but please stay together with your family at one table and don't mingle around too much. If you prefer to stay out in the foyer to eat once you get your treats, that's fine, or you can even go outside if it's not raining and eat out there. We don't want you to bring the food back into the sanctuary. That's the only thing. So if it's a little crowded in there and you'd feel more comfortable outside, that's fine. The drinks, the ice cream, the toppings, the cookies, and the bars will hopefully be served to you. Please don't reach and take things buffet style off the tables, okay? So that we can limit how many hands are on things, okay? Don't touch anything except your own personal eating utensils and dishes and glasses and stuff, okay? Parents, you can keep an eye on the kids to make sure they're not snatching cookies. They can have cookies, they just need to have them handed to them on a napkin or plate. So we're going to exit from the back of the church, respecting each other's space. And if you've already said that, I think that's it. Any questions? We're going to do the photo ops. And if you're not involved in the photo ops and you want to go get started on the food, you can go ahead and do that. What you're going to do is exit and then turn left where the tables were when you came in. Pick up your food there and then go in where you want to go to eat it. So students, come on down. Let's get some pictures. Yes. at the front.